Namaste. On behalf of the entire team of Gandhi Mandela Foundation, we wish each one of you the 151st Gandhi Jayanti. It reminds us of the values and ideals that we stand for as a nation to further accelerate the foundations that has laid the International Day of Nonviolence. Today, we have amidst us a very special guest, Subhash Ghaiji, who has accepted our invite, and we would like to express our deep gratitude to him for accepting our invitation and gracing the Gandhi Mandela e-talks by on this special day. To all our viewers who are joining in from different parts of the world, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Let me introduce to you our very special guest, the man who is known by all and accepted largely among the youth community of all ages in India and abroad. He is known for his works like Khalnayak, Tal, Pardes, Meri Jang, Saudagar, and many more. As the song Ili Ilu Kya Hai plays, we know whom we are speaking about. Yes, it's none other than Subhash Ghaiji. Subhash Ghai is known as a celebrated filmmaker of India with 14 blockbusters in Hindi cinema as a writer and director and 40 feature films as a producer of 40 films under his corporate film company Mukta Arts Limited. He is the founder and chairman of Whistling Woods International, which is Asia's largest institute for film, television, animation, and media arts. The first ever privately set up world-class media institute in India. He is also serving as chairman of MESC, Media Entertainment Skills Council, under the Ministry of Skill Development, Government of India. Having achieved hundreds of laurels, awards, and honors, Subhash Ghaiji has played the role of chairman of CII in media and entertainment, of course, from 2004 to 2006, and has also been appointed as a member of the steering committee of the 50th International Film Festival of India 2019 by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India. Today, he is the educator, the motivator, and the creative head of Mukta Digital Studio, having had made many short films and music videos for social causes, including Skill India, Kumbh 2019, Tree Plantation, Clean Ganga, Gandhi, A Perspective, and a music video specially made for Election Commission in 2019. Mr. Ghai is one of the most respected Indian filmmakers and educationists and has been often felicitated with outstanding contribution to Indian cinema and outstanding contribution to film education awards. Thank you so much once again, Subhash Ghaiji, for accepting our invite and being here with us today. Today, indeed, is a very special day. It is a day that reminds us of the values and principles that binds the social fabric of not only this nation, but also of the world. A man whom we know as the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi or Bapu, with a stick in his hand and wrapped in one piece of cloth, has made the world realize the fundamental values of truth, non-violence, satyagraha, and self-reliant, which is very much relevant in today's context. Bapu's thoughts are like those foundations that has really strengthened the international community as a whole. Last year, as the Government of India celebrated the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, the world as a whole came together in reconciling the values and principles that Mahatma Gandhi stood for. And once again, today, as we commemorate the celebrations of Mahatma Gandhi, we realize that his life is indeed a message. And through his life, all he has ever wished to is to create service and not power. His fundamental understanding of cleanliness, swachhta, clean India or green India have been very much relevant as well as we see the crisis that we undergo for. Not only that, the 17 sustainable development goals that we know about, Gandhi has localized and implemented them on ground, be it through his economic model of Swarajya or to the khadi that we all propagate as one of the sustainable practices that can contribute to climate action. So let us understand more about the relevance of Gandhi from our very own speaker, Mr. Subhash Ghaiji, and realize that yes, it is today that in the year 2007, the United Nations General Assembly had established the October of 2nd as an International Day of Non-Violence in an appropriate manner to disseminate the message of non-violence, including through education and public awareness. We would now request Subhash Ghai to share his thoughts amongst us and inspire the young people of India today and the world who are waiting to hear what is the relevance of Mahatma Gandhi even in the present context.
लेकिन जब मुझे अभी खासकर मौका मिला अभी एक अपनी छोटी सी फिल्म बनाने का, जब मैं विस्लिंग वुड्स इंटरनेशनल एक फिल्म स्कूल है उन स्टूडेंट के साथ था, तो मुझे ये कहा गया कि आप भी एक छोटी सी फिल्म बनाइए, गांधी जी की 150वीं सालगिरह है। तो मैंने एक छोटी सी जब फिल्म बनाई तो उस दौरान में मैंने गांधी जी के बारे में और जाना, और मैं जान के ये हैरान हो गया कि मैंने इनको तो बहुत पहले जाना था, लेकिन मैंने इनको रीडिस्कवर किया, क्योंकि जिस दौर में हम चल रहे हैं और जिस दौर में हम आ गए हैं, एक साइंस का दौर है, एक प्रतियोगिता का दौर है, कंपटीशन का दौर है, और उसमें काफी नेगेटिविटी भी फैल गई है हम लोगों में। हमारे जिस भारत को गांधी जी ने स्वप्न में देखा था, वो भारत तरक्की तो बहुत कर गया है, लेकिन कुछ बातें वहीं की वहीं रह गई हैं जो गांधी जी नहीं चाहते थे, जैसे जो आज हो रहा है आपके सामने। गांधी जी को जब मैंने अध्ययन किया इस रिसर्च में पिछले साल, तो मैंने जो 6 विशेषताएं थी वो मुझे बहुत प्रभावित की। उनके बारे में बताना चाहूंगा, जिनके बारे में मैंने ये पूरी फिल्म बनाई और उसके बारे में स्क्रिप्ट लिखा और उसके डायलॉग लिखे और गीत भी बनाया मैंने। तो सबसे पहले जो गांधी जी की विशेषता जो आज हमें सीखनी चाहिए, कि उन्होंने अपने देश के बारे में जब समझा कि मुझे देश की चिंता करनी चाहिए, तो सबसे पहले अपने कैरियर को उन्होंने त्याग दिया। उन्होंने 3 पीस सूट निकाल के अपनी बैरिस्ट्री प्रोफेशन को, चलते हुए प्रोफेशन को निकाल के वो गरीबों के साथ जुड़ गए, कैरियर भूल गए। उन्होंने अपने परिवार के मोह से ऊपर आकर अपने आप को एक इंसान बनाया। उन्होंने अपने पुत्र का भी त्याग कर दिया, और उन्होंने सबसे पहले भारत में आके के जो काम किया कि भारत को जानने के लिए सबसे पहले भारत को के गांव को जानो। तो उन्होंने पूरे भारत के जितने गांव थे, जितने विलेजेस थे, इंटीरियर थी, उनमें भ्रमण किया, वो ट्रैवल किया, और जैसे वो ट्रैवल करते गए उनको भारत की जमीन की हकीकत मालूम पड़ती थी। और जैसे हकीकत मालूम पड़ी तो सबसे पहले उन्होंने ब्रिटिश से ये कहा कि हम जानते हैं कि आप ताकतवर हैं, आप राज्य कर रहे हैं, लेकिन हमारे पास इस वक्त कुछ नहीं है, और हमारे पास एक ही है, हमारा कल्चर, हमारी सत्यता। और उन्होंने अहिंसा जैसे हथियार को अपनाया। उन्होंने कहा कि हम आपसे लड़ेंगे नहीं, हम अपना हक मांगेंगे। हमारा हक ये है कि हम भारतीय हैं, हमें भारत मिलना चाहिए, बस। इस बात से पूरा विश्व जो है गांधी जी का फैन हो गया, क्योंकि ये बात कभी किसी ने पहले कही नहीं थी। 3000 साल में 5000 लड़ाइयां हुई थी, युद्ध हुए थे। हर आदमी युद्ध के लिए तो सबसे पहले तैयार होता है। कोई ये नहीं कहता कि मैं युद्ध नहीं करूंगा, मैं चर्चा करूंगा, मैं आपसे बात करूंगा, लेकिन बात करते हुए मैं उसमें भाग भी लूंगा। घर में बैठ के मैं बात नहीं करूंगा, घर की खिड़की से मैं उस वायलेंस को के बारे में नहीं बोलूंगा। मुझे शांति के लिए करना है तो मैं शांति के लिए काम भी करूंगा, अपना एक ध्येय बनाऊंगा। ये जो सबसे बड़ी बात उन्होंने ब्रिटिश को हैंडल करने के लिए नॉन वायलेंस का एक टूल यूज किया उन्होंने। उतने ही करेज भी थी अपने फाइट के लिए, सत्याग्रह भी किए, ये दिखाने के लिए कि हम कम नहीं है, हमारे भारतीय शक्ति है जी। और ये जो सबसे और अच्छी बात जो थी, जो जाते जाते भी वो कह गए कि भारत बहुत महान बन सकता है, क्योंकि अगर भारत में सभी धर्मों का सम्मान किया जाए, सभी जाति जितने भी विविधता है उस विविधता का को नमस्कार करना, उसका सम्मान करना, ये बहुत आवश्यक है हमारी भारत की एकता के लिए। सभी रिलीजन्स की इज्जत होनी चाहिए। और फिर दूसरी बात, वैष्णव जन तो कहिए, जो उनका गीत है, उनका फेवरेट गाना जो हम लोगों ने भी बनाया, उसका मतलब ही है, वो गुजराती गीत है, उसका मतलब ये है कि हम आपको तब मानेंगे जब आप दूसरे की दर्द को पहचाने, तब तो आप इंसान हैं। उसका मतलब यह है कि इंसान वही जो दूसरे के पीर को, दूसरे के दर्द को जाने और उसके दर्द को मिटाने के लिए दर्द बढ़ाए नहीं, समाज का भी दर्द कम करे, उसका भी दर्द कम करे, हालात का भी दर्द कम करे। हम कभी कभी क्या करते हैं, एक के दर्द के लिए पूरे समाज में दर्द फैला देते हैं। ये चीजें जो है, अगर हम गांधी जी को रियली समझते हैं तो ये समझने की बात मुझे समझ आई, जो शायद मैं अर्ली ईयर्स में या अपनी जवानी में उतना नहीं समझ पाया था। लेकिन आज मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि गांधी जी जो हैं आज भी हमारे लिए बहुत रेलिवेंट है, हर नौजवान के लिए रेलिवेंट है। और मैं ये फिल्म जो गांधी ए पर्सपेक्टिव बनाई है, वो सिर्फ मैंने अपने नौजवानों के लिए बनाई है, जिसमें मामा भांजा, और जो भांजा जो है 15 साल का, वो अपने मामा से सवाल करता है और मामा जो है वो गांधी जी को जानता है और वो उनका जवाब देता है। तो जब आप नाटक लिखते हैं या नाटक को समझते हैं और उसका रिसर्च करते हैं, तो आप गांधी जी को उस दृष्टिकोण से देखते हैं, तो आपको लगता है कि ये कितनी बड़ी बात थी। दैट इज व्हाई ही वाज कॉल्ड फादर ऑफ नेशन। वो अपने परिवार को छोड़ के, बेटे को छोड़ के फादर ऑफ नेशन जब बने, तो छोटा परिवार तो छोड़ना ही पड़ा उनको। ये एक बहुत बड़ी बात है जो हमें सीखनी चाहिए, फॉलो करनी चाहिए, चर्चा करनी चाहिए स्कूल में, घर में। गांधी जी सिर्फ गांधी जी समझ के कि उन्होंने हमको फ्रीडम फाइटर थे और हमको आजादी दिलाई थी, इतना काम नहीं किया। उन्होंने बहुत से वैल्यूज और वर्च्यूज आपको दिए थे और दिए हैं, वो आज भी हैं। आज भी हम उन्हें एक ही नाम से जानते हैं, महात्मा गांधी, टाइमलेस लीडर, टाइमलेस लीडर। धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद।
सुभाष जी, जिस तरह आपने हम सबके सामने गांधी जी के वैल्यूज को रखा और हम सबके साथ साझा किया, आई थिंक इट इज फैबुलस. It is beyond even an imagination to think what you have shared with us. I think all the young people watching us live in different, and I'm just informed that Power Corridors and Panchayati Times, a lot of these are media channels, are also sharing our works, and the viewers are just increasing time by time. I think it is very fantastic to hear what you said, that Gandhi is an ideal. He is a principle to follow. And as a human being, उन्होंने जो अपने जीवन में फॉलो किया है, वो सब हमारे लिए एक इंस्पिरेशन बन जाता है, खास करके युवाओं के लिए. एंड मोर देन एवर वर्ल्ड में उनकी रेलिवेंसी और बढ़ रहा है. एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर शेयरिंग इट. आई थिंक बिफोर Subhashi, if you allow me to share one of your works, Gandhi a Perspective, which we had the privilege to also watch it. So if you allow us to share along with other viewers as well.
वो तो आपके पास एक प्रमोशनल होगा। पूरी फिल्म तो 30 मिनट की है, शायद आपने चुना होगा जो 3-4 मिनट का गांधी के बारे में कहा गया है ना, पूरी फिल्म के बारे में। हाँ ठीक है, प्लीज दिखाइए
वीडियो जो कि गांधी बारे में, गांधी पर्सपेक्टिव के बारे में बताया गया है, हम सब आपसे आपको दिखाते हैं, जो कि
उसकी कुछ झलकियां
जी।
भारत को आजादी किसने दिलाई? गांधी जी।
मुझे गांधी पसंद ही नहीं है। You know why you don't like Gandhi? Because you don't know Gandhi जी। हमारे दोस्त गांधी पे काफी डिस्कशन कर चुके हैं। One answers। इस देश के 3000 साल में 5000 युद्ध। पता है आप अब भी परेशान क्यों है देश? गांधी जी इतने बड़े देशभक्त थे तो उन्होंने भारत का पार्टीशन कैसे होने दिया? पूरा विश्व आजादी का श्रेय गांधी जी को क्यों देना चाहता? वंदे मातरम।
Mahatma Gandhi. They were all answered. Amazing as a director to present an ideology of such a big leader and yet relate it with the youth today.
I like the film, and I feel it's a good example of how prudency and the relationship with your country and patriotism, all of them go hand in hand.
So I'm sure a lot of research must have been gone on to get that kind of media as well also.
Gandhi, A Perspective, the film by Subhash Ghai, should be shown as widely as possible in every school, every college across India. It should be shown at the Parliament House. It should be shown on television. It should get full endorsement of the government.
For comprehending Gandhi's ideology, which again I would say is very, very intellectual of you, because it is speaking to the young hearts.
सुभाष जी फिल्म देखते वक्त मुझे सबसे पहला सवाल जो दिमाग में आ रहा था वो ये था कि कमर्शियल्स थे क्या फिल्म बनाते वक्त किस आइडियोलॉजी के साथ।
जब भी आप नाटक लिखते हैं तो एक फिलॉसफी ऑफ लाइफ लिखते हैं, साइकोलॉजी ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स लिखते हैं। तो उनकी साइकोलॉजी तो व्यक्ति विशेष का नाम लेने का मतलब कि मेरे कोई नहीं, आप उसको सामाजिक तरीके से लिखते हैं, साइकोलॉजिकल तरीके से। इसलिए बहुत जरूरी था मेरे लिए as a dramatist, as a writer. I do not put my opinion in anything.
पार्टीशन के जिम्मेदार ठहराया गया ये भी लोगों के सवाल है। ये तो मैंने अपने मतलब गीत से भी सुना था ये कि ऐसा है वैसा है। मतलब आज के जनरेशन सीरीज से गांधी को बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग और वो लोग नहीं मानते हैं। सो दैट इज वन पार्ट। और इतने समय से वो क्यों बाहर है जब वो इतने बड़े देशभक्त थे। So these are like basic questions and very interesting and very, very relevant. मनोज वाजपेयी जो भी बोल रहे थे वो आप बोल रहे थे, वो आपने जो रिसर्च की थी वो बोल रही थी, और जितनी सिंपल और सरल भाषा में मनोज वाजपेयी का किरदार एक बच्चे को समझाता था, उसे समझ में आता, वो बात मुझे अच्छी लगी है। लाइक फिल्म मेकर का तरीका फिल्म के जरिए ही होगा, तो वो फिल्म के जरिए जो भी कहना चाहता है उसका प्लेटफॉर्म, तो उसी प्लेटफॉर्म को कितना फ्रूटफुल इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। इस क्वालिटी which you have of this. I like the simplicity of it because Gandhi is such a complex and simple subject. You can be very intellectual about it, or you can be very. So I think because it's going to be, आपने जो questions picked here, they are the what come to an average common person's mind.
सुभाष जी, ये तो एक आपने गांधी अ पर्सपेक्टिव जो एक इतना ही इंटरेस्टिंग डॉक्यूमेंट्री और फिल्म बनाया। We want to know what was the inspiration to create this entire movie on Gandhi.
मैंने आपसे कहा, I told you that I was inspired by the INB ministry as well as by my own students at Whistling Woods Institute. And I was always wondering that if I am supposed to make any small film or a film on Gandhi, what would I do? Because Gandhi is a big ocean of positivity. So I never could understand how I should make a film. So because being a dramatist and a filmmaker, I thought, let me make a little story where I bring the two generations of the elder generation and the younger generation of 15-year-old boy who asks 7 questions to Gandhi because he says, I don't like Gandhi. And because my friends have so many questions and we are confused and nobody answers us except they ask us to worship Gandhi. So this was a very big question in a younger mind. And I could see also because I meet students at Whistling Woods Film School also, then I discuss with them and they really don't know Gandhi actually. Gandhi has been probably past for them. And they just think that he was a freedom fighter and he got this independence to this country. But no, he was a man of a great guidance, great values, virtues. And so I said, okay, let me take this play. And I wrote this play in the morning and I read for 30 minutes and I wrote a script and I invited Mr. Manoj Bajpayee to play the elderly role. And he came and very happily he accepted, he listened to my script and he happily accepted it. And I said, we are going to give this as a more of a charity and everything we are making for the nation. for the younger generation, not for as a commercial proposal. You see, so he did not charge anything from me, and neither me and nor any technician, and all the students, the producer, the cameraman, the music composer, the background score, the singers, everybody, they were together and they helped me, and I directed and wrote this film. And that inspired me to convey the relevance of virtues and ever-living, I say ever-living, evergreen virtues and values. Because if you look at them, as I told you in the beginning, that he talked about the sacrifice, go above your family, go above your career, go above for the nation, if you really think about the nation. So that really inspired me. Well, this is what I can say something as a filmmaker. Not only that I tell or talk only about his journey, because everybody knows about his journey. The whole world knows about Gandhi. And they admire Gandhi for a different perspectives. And they criticize Gandhi from a different perspective. So that is why I titled is Gandhi, a perspective. Gandhi, a drishtikon. So that was my idea, and it inspired me, and I'm happy that today it has been recommended by many ministries to reach to younger generation through schools, colleges, and various institutions. And I'm happy that the work done by my team at Whistling Woods and brilliant talented singer, actors. The young boy is also from the institute who plays Ansh in the film over there. And I'm happy that we could contribute to convey his thoughts to the younger generation part of it. And I pray to God that let my country be a peaceful country. Let my country be a country of patience, of a positivity. Patience, positivity, and peace are extremely required at this time. So we all, the responsible citizen, must talk about these 3P. Thank you.
Subhashji, I think your humility of always putting team before you is really inspiring. Over the last 20 minutes, I have seen that always, time and again, you're always putting that it is my team who did it. It is my team who made it. And it is my team who inspired me. I think that is really humbling for young people like us as well to hear that from you. And what you said, I think there are we need more filmmakers like you who stand up with the values and ideals that it is also a moral responsibility and a social responsibility for the nation to bring up films like this. And especially, I feel thrilled because while you shared the video and the movie with me yesterday, I had an opportunity to see it. And the questions that I had within myself, Subhashji, Gandhi divided the nation as a whole, but why did he do it? Or maybe questions like this really helped me relook while I watched the movie. And I'm so glad that you did what you did for us and for Gandhi's ideals and values as a whole.
You see, आग ऐसी चीज है. The fire is such a thing, a negativity or a fire, which spreads like wild. It spreads fastest, but positivity comes very slowly. You see, that is why whenever we have a bad news or a sad news, we really go into the war. But if you're a positive, you're a patient person, you understand it and you control it, and you heal it properly with love and with affection and with the logic part of it. That is the main thing what Gandhi told us.
I mean, thank you so much for spreading the positivity with everything that you do. Subhashji, something that is really coming up and people would like to know, how do you see Gandhi is relevant? You have already taken that earlier as well, but if you would like to expand, how do you see that Gandhi is relevant in today's context with young people? Do you think Gandhi can be synchronized with young people as a whole as well?
Let us understand Gandhi. What was Gandhi? When you say Gandhi means what? Gandhi is a person who loved his country, wanted his country to be independent, self-dependent, peaceful and happy, and country who can give positivity to other countries also. This was the main idea of Gandhi. Whenever you think of Gandhi, you don't think Gandhi as a businessman. You don't think Gandhi as a politician. Though he participated in politics because he had to participate in politics, fight against the government, British government. So that is what the reason, because he left his career, he said, well, this is what I want to say, I want to contribute, so let me go through it. So the biggest thing which every youngster must understand it, if you really feel very strongly about something, express it through your own work. Through your doctor, create a medicine. Through your lawyer, create something. If you are an artist, you create some stories, some poetry. And if you want to really go to politics, go and join the politics and make a mark. And be in politics and then talk about politics. ये तो ऐसा है कि क्रिकेट चल रही है, 11 आदमी खेल रहे हैं और हम लाखों में बैठे हुए क्रिटिसाइज कर रहे हैं कि इसको ऐसा खेलना चाहिए था, ऐसे खेलना चाहिए था, ऐसे खेलना चाहिए था, ऐसे। हम उनके दृष्टिकोण को समझना चाहिए कि वो जिस स्थिति में है वो खेल रहे हैं, वो अपने ही तरीके से बेचारे तूफानों से लड़ रहे हैं, अपनी प्रतियोगिता में लड़ रहे हैं। हमें एंजॉय करना चाहिए दोनों तरफ से, हारने वालों के साथ भी है, हम जीतने वालों के साथ भी है। एक स्पोर्ट्समैन स्पिरिट हम में होनी चाहिए और उसकी चर्चा अगर हमको लाना है तो मेरा कर्तव्य क्या है, लेट मी अंडरस्टैंड माय ड्यूटीज मोर देन माय राइट्स, एंड वंस यू स्टार्ट थिंकिंग दिस you become a better citizen. Let me tell you one thing, no leader in the world can make a country great. Only the citizen of the country can make a country great. So only Nagrik, only citizens. If we are civilized, if we are wise, and if we have a patience, we are positive, we are artists, we will make our country great. No government, no leader can make it. Leader can just guide you. So treat Gandhi as a relevant, treat Gandhi as a friend. Okay, let us understand. Gandhi is a person who is my friend, and I ask him a question. What is the problem you faced? How did you go through in this situation? So many people hate Gandhi also, Mahatma Gandhi also. But he went on evolving himself from an ordinary boy to a professional person, to a leader, to a great soul. So much so that Rabindranath Tagore ji called him Mahatma, a great soul. So with this, if you can develop yourself 10% of 20% of Gandhi while working in your own space, in your own profession, in your own ambitions, fine, go with it. But go with those positivities and try to understand others' perspective also.
This is really interesting to hear because you have helped us to make Gandhi in a simpler way. That Gandhi is a friend. Consider Gandhi as a friend, and his values and ideals, Subhashji, that you have talked about. His love for the country, becoming self-dependent, and sharing positivity with other countries. I think you have helped us in making Gandhi a simple person. He can also become Gandhi in future. I mean, to adopt his ideals and values, to say.
Please do not consider Gandhi as a historical person.
Right.
He is a timeless leader. He is your friend, and you just treat him as a friend and discuss with him through his quotes or through his books or through his experiences. You will come to know about the Gandhi. The problem is that we think that Gandhi was a great person once upon a time. He is not a once upon a time. He is still there, very relevant to this time of crisis, with the country is fighting within itself. So many things are happening. You can watch it, and sometimes you laugh at it, sometimes you feel pained about it. So how to normalize your country, how to make your country greater, so that other world should look at you with that same respect than how they respected Gandhi.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for making young people realize that we don't need to criticize and sit back. If you want to do something, participate and clean it. I think that is a very strong message coming from you.
But then you must do research work. Don't go with your emotions. Don't go with the impulse. Don't go with the overhearing. Hearsay mein mat jao. Do your research work properly, understand from both the perspective, and then participate in it. And then do participate in it. Fight for the right. Sure. But don't use fight for the right just out of emotions or a subjective point of view. Take it a broader point of view. Look at the things from the sky, birds' point of view. And that's how you will understand the problem and crisis of your country better.
Subhaji, I think I am completely inspired with whatever you're saying, and I would take back with me so much of inspiration today,
Thank you.
hearing it from you and all of viewers as
Thank you.
well. Subhaji, would you like to share us one final message with all the viewers on the occasion of International Day of Violence?
Yes. Just ask yourself, what violence gives us? Solution or a further violence? If violence gives us solution of peace, happiness, then it is okay. But when violence brings violence, तो उस violence का क्या फायदा? So can we design our protest in such a manner? Peaceful violence, peaceful protest, communicating ourselves to the leaders, various leaders of this country. Calm yourself, but analyze it first properly. Don't go with the hearsay or the shout of the all around your ecosystem. Don't do that. Use your own brain. Do research work. Do the causes, know the causes first, and then go for the effect. That's my advice to you.
Beautiful. Rightly said, an eye for an eye makes the world blind.
Then the violence will give you violence only. It will destroy your future also.
Right, Subhaji. Subhaji, your message of Gandhi perspective is such an inspiration. And so I think, before ending this session altogether, we would like to also show a smaller video of what can inspire young people and they can stay inspired on this International Day of Non-Violence, with your permission.
Yes, our music school students, they have made this video, which I'm happy that you people are going to show that to everyone. This is a song, his song.
Gandhi is a great teacher who inspires us with wisdom and courage.
The UN General Assembly has declared it the International Day of Non-Violence.
I believe that Gandhi's legacy is as relevant today as it ever was.
अगर आजादी के संघर्ष की जिम्मेदारी महात्मा गांधी पर न होती तो भी वो स्वराज और स्वावलंबन के मूल तत्व को लेकर अपना जीवन खपा देते, आगे बढ़ते।
पर आजाद बनना है तो हिंदुस्तान के जैसे आजाद बनो।
This is exactly the last message that I think everyone would carry with. In a gentle way, you can shake the world and be with them who are in sorrow. I think that is exactly what Subhash Ghai's foundation has really helped us encourage, inspire young people of today and the world today as a whole. That how Gandhi is relevant in even today's context, and how as a whole, Gandhi is a friend in need and can stand up with you everything that we do in our life and create the positivity that needs around the globe today, especially during this crisis. It is indeed a privilege to have heard Subhash Ghai ji's today's on this special day. Thank you so much once again, Subhash Ghai ji, for joining us, and to all of viewers. Jai Gandhi.
Thank you. Thank you.